Hey guys, I'm Sunnyveen, and if you've been playing Sky for a while, you know one of the biggest problems is getting burned out from candle running every single day, because there are way too many things happening in Sky, especially the amount of traveling spirits. I did some research and discovered a lot, and let me just say, it's not as bad as you think, but yeah, no, it's definitely as bad as you think. Let's jump into the data, shall we? I made a spreadsheet of all the traveling spirits who have come back since the beginning of Sky. Don't worry, I know this looks boring, but I will spice it up in the editing, I promise. Anyway, I looked at the amount of times they've visited, how many cosmetics they have, how expensive they are, if the prices have changed over the years, and of course the ultimate question, have traveling spirits gotten more expensive? Fun fact, traveling spirits weren't even a thing before end January 2020. There were only 3 seasons in the first year of Sky being live, so it makes sense. Let's start with the basics. In the first 3 years, the average was about 26 traveling spirits a year. But that drastically changed when Sky introduced special visits, a group of 4 to 6 spirits visiting all at once. In 2023, there were 42 traveling spirits. In 2024, there were 35, and in 2025, there have been 36 traveling spirits so far, and we still have 4 months to go this year. So how did that impact our poor Sky wallet? There are a number of things to take into consideration. Back in 2020, the average amount of cosmetics a spirit had for sale was 2.7. These days, the average is already up to 3.4. That means new spirits from new seasons often have more cosmetics in their spirit tree than the seasonal spirits from 5 years ago. More things to buy means more candles to spend. But something TGC also occasionally does is change the price of some cosmetics when spirits return again. But it's not as bad as it sounds. In the first few years, the prices of multiple cosmetics increased quite a lot. But over the years, it rarely ever happens anymore. In the past 2 years, only one cosmetic got more expensive, but other items also got cheaper. You can tell TGC is trying to level out the prices of cosmetics. But now the biggest problem. How much candles do we have to spend on average to get all cosmetics from a spirit's tree? In 2020, it was about 111 candles average to get all cosmetics. But look at these numbers. Last year, in 2024, the average came to a shocking 153 candles. And this year, we're already up to 155, and the year isn't even over yet. This means that by the end of this year, the average will be about 50 candles more than 5 years ago. Yep, you heard that right. We have to spend around 50 candles more per traveling spirit than we did 5 years ago. This wouldn't be a problem if the daily wax limit also grew with time, but it has not. Since TGC introduced the max limit of 21 candles a day back in 2021, the limit has stayed exactly the same. This means we have to candle run about 2.5 days extra to buy all the cosmetics from a traveling spirit. That doesn't sound too bad, but look. For the average price in 2020, you had to candle run a little over 5 days. But for 160 candles average in 2025, you have to candle run 8 days already. Keeping in mind you have to reach the limit every single day. And these numbers are just the average. 5 years ago, the most expensive traveling spirit was the Indifferent Alchemist with 154 candles. These days, there are already 41 spirits more expensive than Indifferent Alchemist. And from those 41 spirits, 11 spirits cost more than 200 candles. That's 10 days worth of candle running. So what's the conclusion? The economy in Sky definitely has gotten worse. But Sky's not all that bad. They have done things to improve this daily grind. Let's not forget the addition of event tickets 2 years ago. When you already have to spend all your candles on spirits, of course an event with so many event items is gonna feel overwhelming. So now that we don't have to pay for event items with regular candles anymore, but with the easily accessible event tickets, it's way easier to get those special items and save your candles for the traveling spirits. And of course, the last tip I have to give you is that it's okay not to buy literally everything. Focus on the items you really love that might make a good addition to your OC outfit or to your nest, and just leave the rest. Burning yourself out in a literal video game is the opposite of what games are for. Sky is supposed to make you feel calm and relaxed and accepted. Cosmetics are a big part of the game, but the way you look isn't the most important part. You can still have fun, even as a moth. What do you think of the candle running and traveling spirit problem? How do you cope? And are there any tricks you use? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!